Hello guys, welcome to our first online tutorial, and this is Dongjun speaking here. So in this tutorial, we're going to paint the animal skull from starting with a simple line drawing, and I create the silhouette inside, and gradually I apply some colors on it. Okay, so in this tutorial in reality it takes around be 1 hour 15 minutes, and in here I compress it to around be 30 minutes, 35 minutes. Okay. And this is also a example of the how to study from some of reference image or different kind of different kind of image you can use online. And this is also very important that the skills, which is the rendering skill. If you're working as the especially if you're working as a concept artist or illustrator, this skill is very important for you. Okay, so you have to know exactly how to render out the specific materials. So for example, as a concept art, it's not only the ideas on your brain. Okay, for us we also need to render it out properly and to visualize to to express it in visualization. Okay. And here also add some more bit of white color, those kind of tones on some of the horn here, and also some cold colors on the shadow part. You get the way of study of those colors. You have to observe a lot of image or reality object, okay, surrounding you, and you just take your camera to shooting them and go back home and study it and painting it, right? So you have to painting it like this way and again and again, so that you can learn of those colors and also how to render those materials. Okay, and also the course here we teach in Singapore, so we really focus on the material renderings. Okay, so like for example, we run the diploma in entertainment design, and also we have the professional certificate course here. So both of the course in the beginning part, we really focus on those fundamental study of how to rendering those different materials. Okay, with different kind of lighting sources as well. All right. For example, even single rocks is going to be a lot of knowledge inside. Okay, like which kind of rock, like a desert rock or kind of from a cold lava rocks. The shape is different, and also the colors and the material feelings is also they're all different, and also the color is different according with the different lighting source. Right? This is different at nighttime, daytime, right in the noon time. They all effect on different colors. So yeah, this is very important, especially working as an illustrator. So here in the brush I use here as a I call it a painting brush. I made it, okay, and this is very simple, and I turn my brush opacity as 100% in case I'm not going to dirty the colors. Okay, don't reduce your opacities and also the fill there. Otherwise, when you're painting, the color is going to be overlay and it's going to be dirty. Right? Let's try to using the pen pressure control your arms with the pen pressure and to make the different colors. Yeah. And here I changed another brush, which is a texture brush, and also this is a common brush in the Photoshop. And this is actually a bit stronger, harder than the brush I used before, and also we got some texture feeling inside. So this brush is we normally painting like metals, those kind of hard surface, or you want to paint out some sharp edge, you can using this one. So here, because I want to put some texture feeling on those skin, the part of this bone, so I'm using this brush. And here I change to sometimes I'm using the dot brush. Okay, those brushes basically you can use for like lighten some specific areas. So some artists also they use a lot of textures when they rendering. Okay, so for my suggestion is in the beginning part, do not using any textures on it. Okay, otherwise it's going to be a bit too fake and actually you are too much related on your textures. Right? Try to as much as paint you can. Uh, Basically around be like 80%, 70, 80% you have done by yourself first. Okay, other than that, yeah, the rest, the 20%, you can using a little bit textures uh, to get out some more even high details, right? For later tutorials, I'm going to introduce some how to using texture as well. But in this tutorial, I think I just using almost I didn't using the texture here, right? And you also are changing your brush size as well. You see, I always changing my brush size when I painting different surface. Okay, like if I painting some big areas, I using big brush, right? So this in this way we can control the density of this painting feelings. Right? And also the direction of the brush when you're painting is also very important actually, right? So yeah, in this tutorial maybe I cannot explain too much, right? So each object, each material have a specific way of render it on out. Okay, so I try to uh, teach all you guys slowly in the later tutorial as well, hopefully. So yeah, if you like the tutorial, you can subscribe here, and you can see more tutorial in the future. Okay, here I add a little bit higher saturation, bright colors. I try to make a little bit the lighting transparent inside of the spawns, this horn structure. And continue add more details. So yeah, this industry, if you're working as a freelance artist, the most of the time, you are going to be doing the illustration, right? At least for me. Uh, yeah, and because also this illustration also requires you a lot of those kind of painting skills as well. You have to have your own specific styles, okay, to make something nice illustration. Okay, if you some days you have your own style, and the clients like your styles, they will looking directly for you, right? And for concept art, normally they do it in the company, okay, the inside of the company. So because the concept artists need a lot of communications with the directors and also the producers, all those kind of people. So yeah, they normally not also in concept art. Right? And for illustration, yeah, some of illustration they will provide you the concept art, but some of them you have to also design by yourself as well. So here we get the overall of this lighting and those kind of shadow relationships, and the rest is I using a little bit smaller brush to get out the more details, right? And here, why I'm using these colors and why I'm using this kind of details here, it's going to mean a lot of knowledge. Okay, so yeah, in the class here we go to very detail of it. Okay, each class we study different kind of materials and we figure out what kind of specific region this kind of material feel like this way. Okay, and we figure it out, and we I also try to figure out the ways how to painting it. So after you study those kind of uh, material study, and you can design some amazing like this one. You can also design a dragon head screw if you want to make it more develop. Maybe the sharp horns here, make the shape of the head a bit crazy. Okay, here I just duplicate the folders to make backups. Right? Sometimes if you're not happy with this stage, you can always revert to previous folders. So basically, this head part here is mostly the lighten values. Okay, so we're not going to too much contrast here, unless it's going to be inside of this eye area or the nose areas. And the horn part is a bit higher contrast because it's going to be a bit dark values. Okay, and also the first stage, do not zoom in, okay, too much. The stage zoom out, uh, find out the overall of the relationship of this lighting and the overall compositions here, especially when doing some environment designs. Uh, Try to zoom out at least the first 50%. Okay, you have to control the all compositions and also the lighting directions. Otherwise, if you're going to zoom in too much, at least even you're going to render out a very high detail in specific area, but in the later when you zoom out, you feel it's becoming very weird. Okay, because you are not to pay attention on the overall feelings. And your eyes also keep when you're painting this area, also try to watching other areas as well. Okay, don't focus on your this specific area only. Okay, always you need to moving your eyes compare to those kind of details and the values there. So here I try to not using any layer effect here because yeah, yeah, because we try to learn of those colors of using those kind of layer effect. It's going to be all the effects is going to be happen too fast. All right, so it's going to be no time to study it. So this is also maybe digital painting is very fast. Okay, this is a good point, and also that's kind of a bad point because students they cannot learn too much when they're using this kind of layer effect here of the Photoshop. So here I suggest that we try to using traditional way, even with digital painting, like the traditional way, okay, to study it. Here I just open some reference, okay, because I need to go more further details like the tools or the surrounding eye area. So you can just open the site. Maybe you are not copy exactly like that one, but when you open the site, actually your eye is somehow it's switching at those details when you're painting here, right? And the brush I use, I mean the tablet I use here is Intuos Pro larger size. Okay, I think this size is quite nicely matched with my screen. Okay, so it really feels like you're going to having a traditional way to painting it. Okay, here I just add more dark colors on the inside of the bones. And this kind of painting is the form is really important, right? So first you figure out the overall form as a kind of ball shape here. Right? After that, you divided some more interesting forms. Yeah, we study it's all those kind of forms in the beginning class. Okay, this is fundamental of this of the geometry study. It's very important. Okay, so everything in the world is made up of some basic geometries. Okay. So the reason why some students painting the paint it feels too much flat. The biggest reason is happen on the values. Okay, and the value also we talking the values. We will also mention the geometries, right? Because they are not properly through training all those fundamentals, and they are so rushed to moving on the digital paintings and to do designs. Okay, so in that case, it's very dangerous, and the later career is going to be also going to be dangerous. Okay, so those kind of fundamental is very important. So those fundamental studies you don't have to be on digital painting only. Okay, so the good way is also kind of you prepare a sketchbook and the pencils, and you draw the simple geometry like you can put the one ball here, ball there, or box shapes, and also you can gradually to sketching on bottles, or even later stage you can draw some life drawings. So yeah, it's gradually from simple forms all the way to the difficult forms. And here I just put some dots, dark colors to make it some more warm feelings. Right? And the rest of the part is a kind of boring part. The details gradually to apply on here. Okay, but this is very important. Okay, I hope you can watch carefully. My brush size, you see, it's always going to be changing, and I always picking colors surrounding there. And here I just grab some textures to get the really high details on some focusing point, okay, some specific area. And also, I don't encourage using those textures all over the paintings here, okay? Then in that case, the painting is going to be too tight at the end. So the details must uh, control on those really focusing part. So after you apply textures, always remember to touch up. So the way of using texture always we need to edit a few things like the brightness and the contrast, the opacities, uh, and the saturations. All those things actually requires we use a lot of practice. And in class year also, I try to let students to practice more of even how to using those textures. All right. Gradually adding details, and it's adding slowly, but it's still changing. Okay, changing here. And here I create some kind of patterns of the horn. So with this kind of pattern here, you can try to using your brush to direct it that way. And here I just zoom out to a very small size in order to overall have a look of the overall densities and decide which area I'm going to paint in more details. Okay, again, I'm teaching two courses in Singapore right now. One is a 3 month course. No, I think it's a 4 month course. Okay, it's which is called Professional Certificate in Concept Art. So this is mainly for those who have a little bit of backgrounds and you want to improve more skills. Okay, so you can it's good for the course here, right? And another program is Entertainment Design Diploma. Okay, this is also if you are beginning of digital painting, you can also join this course. So we have more times to focus on some fundamentals in here, right? So if you want to know more details, you can click below information, uh, the website there. So I've been teaching this two course, no, the entertainment design I've been teaching from last year, and the professor certificate I've been teaching for almost like 3 4 years, right? So all the modules in there also as going to be, you can check the modules there, right? I mean the all the modules are all developed already for like 3 4 years. So yeah, I keep it changing to when I teaching the students, okay? Because according to the students, I know more about which kind of area they need to improve more, okay? And also according with the batch students levels, uh, the module is going to be slightly changing as well. In the later part of the each course here, we also focus on the design part and how to make an attracting design, and also kind of illustration part as well, how to design those beautiful lightings and how to design those colors as well. Here I just quickly drop some shadows for the background and add some more highlightings on the home part. So almost this stage is almost finished right now. Already I think it's going to be 80–90% done. So this stage is quite safe right now. Everything is going to be there. The rest is just to apply few more details. So in this stage you can relax a little bit, okay? So to watch some have a listen some music, and you can also flip to refresh your brain. Okay, when you flip, the image is going to be totally different image, right? And this indicate you to tell your brain this is a new image, and your brain is also refreshed, and you will find which part is going to be something wrong, especially when you're doing some environment. When you flip it, you find immediately the problem may happen on those perspectives. Okay, so I think I will stop here. It's almost finished. Okay, if you want to see more tutorials, please subscribe us below, and I will very appreciate if you can support this tutorial and also me and my course here. Okay, thank you so much, and see you next time. Bye bye.